Why did chicken cross the road? Bow! That's why.
What's up? Welcome back to the Mandalay Podcast, live from the bakery. Shout out to Chio, letting us hold a bakery down. Like, comment, subscribe. I got two special guests with me. Two for the price of one. Pause.
Whoa.
That was crazy.
I was supposed to come work. You see this shit?
What's up? What's your name? Where you from, Playboy?
Goodz, Bronx, New York.
Okay. How was it like growing up in the Bronx?
Well, being with Clip's mother, she made it very easy. She made sure I had a hot meal. I got my feet massaged when I came home. You know what I'm saying? And I used to beat her up in her sleep.
Oh, man.
Because I used to dream stuff. So.
Come on over here. Come on.
What's up? What's your name? Where you from, Playboy? He said, hey, yo, pause. Come over here. It's crazy.
Pause.
What's up? What's your name? Where you from, Playboy?
Charlie Clips. Charlie Clips. You
So
already
really
know,
grew up
man.
in the hospital
Harlem.
because I used to beat his mother. I got my fault. I'm having a flag.
Yo, Charlie Clips, man.
Where you from, man?
I was born and raised inside his mother. I have no address. If you write me, I gotta come out her like this and grab the envelope and read it inside. I have no address. I live in his mother every night. But you know what I mean? But I'm here. But besides that, Harlem. You already know. Harlem, Bronx, Harlem. HBO, you know what I'm saying? HBO, Harlem and Bronx only, you heard?
I don't know you from being in the Bronx, though. You was a Bronx nigga?
Yeah, I was in the ex. His mother was my ex. I was out there. Man. Yo, you want to hear something funny? I'm going to tell you what's funny. I used to live on 183rd and T-Bout.
What?
T-Bout.
Oh, you a dirty.
Nah, look, yeah. I was out there for like a year. I remember I left the crib for like a week. I came back home. My PlayStation was gone. Spanish niggas climbed through my window and took my PlayStation.
I remember you was out there.
I was out there 183rd and T-Bout.
Yo, they said the Bronx get a bad rep. Like, why they say that, man?
Oh, man, I don't know.
You don't know?
You know why?
Wow.
You said it in one of your battles. Rich nigga with Dirty Bronx.
Oh, no, I just said that in the freestyle.
Oh, freestyle. What you said?
I forgot. But I know.
I get money, but I'm a dirty Bronx niggas at heart.
Yeah.
You think Bronx niggas is dirty?
Nah. I think it's dirty niggas.
Yo, the way you said that was
I think it's dirty niggas all over.
I just think it's dirty niggas all over. That. Just like when they say the Bronx is, you know, like if you ask somebody from Brooklyn or Queens, there's like,
right.
I ain't going to the Bronx. And I'll be like, I never really, I don't know if it's because I'm from there. I ain't look at it like that, but
right.
I don't get why they say that.
What's your definition of a Bronx dude?
Clip's mother. The brother's Bronx nigga, I know. After I beat her up mad times, and we grew up in the hospital. Like, you ever grew up in the hospital?
Nigga said grew up in the hospital.
That's crazy.
Come on, hurry up over here. Nah.
But yo, to me it's all the same, man. Like, you know, Harlem and the Bronx is like this, so that's why I say HBO. I'm from the Bronx, but
What part of the Bronx?
University 181.
Oh,
so by
okay.
Fordham Road, Burnside.
Okay.
I'm around over there.
Oh, okay. So, what's your definition of a Harlem dude, Clips?
See, that's easier.
That's easy. Nah. Don't answer for it.
I could tell you the definition of a Harlem. That's
let me hear your definition.
What's your
flashy, showboating, fresh.
So you from Harlem?
I'm like, don't you got
you
that?
from Harlem? What you got?
But that's why I said, like, to me, I feel like the Bronx is a mixture of everything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? From when I grew up.
So you got that Harlem swag with you?
Yeah, because I was here. Yeah, I was out here.
Okay.
Nah, Goodz was a nigga who studied, like, you know what I mean? He was in the rap for real. So the you know, the Hoves, the Fabs, and then come to Harlem now, you know, Mace, Cam, Big L. He was, you know, when we first met, you know, we used to chop it up about all that shit, like Goodz knew Harlem. Like, in fact, the nigga might have hung, like, so he lived in the X, he always repped the X. in his battles and everything. But the nigga always was in Harlem.
During the Lions in time.
He was on 8th and Lennox like a motherfucker outside every day. So he know the whole culture. And I ain't got to say nothing. He pretty much broke it down. Harlem, flashy. You know what I mean? We bugged out at the same time. That's why niggas always say, you uptown niggas, whether it's in jail or whatever, you uptown niggas, because we talk. We got that talk, and that talk, it don't resonate with everybody. So when we do it, niggas like, you from New York, ain't you?
Right.
You from Harlem, ain't you? You from uptown? When I'm uptown, nigga, like, you can tell the difference.
They can't deal with that, the talking, the back and forth, snapping,
Yeah, they can't deal with that shit.
Y'all got a family relationship, like this family, like
you know how it goes. Because I don't want to say incest, because he's sleeping with his grandmother. You know what I'm saying? He my son. If I'm sleeping with his mother, he keeps saying he slept with my mother, then he slept with his grandmother. It's an incest. Because I was gonna make him audition. If he would have pulled up to the cipher, he had to put his name on the list.
He had to put his name on the list.
He had to put his name on the list.
I got it this time on purpose.
Okay.
It's funny, the cipher ain't start. Come on, y'all! Niggas get in the circle and keep playing.
That's crazy.
But nah, real family shit though. We joke a lot and shit, but real brother shit. Like I'm talking about since day one. When I first met him, he had no shirt on in the Pele coat.
No shirt.
And
Nigga always should say.
a blue look, fire though. Look, Yankee fitted, blue Pele, blue joint, nice. But right here, with his zipper, right? Yeah. No hair, no, just naked.
Beard,
all right here.
Beard.
He had no shirt, sweating.
That's crazy. That's
ribs sweating.
That's the Bronx nigga shit.
That's a nigga bugging.
Yo, listen, sweating in a joint and all that, risking it all. But it was fly though. Was fly though.
This is my ass. I have to run out the house. I bust the ass snuffed her. She tried to hit me with the pan.
But why you keep sleeping with her and then decking her? What's wrong with you?
That's just the relationship.
Just sleep with her. Why you gotta keep beating her?
You know your mother like it, bro.
Yeah.
She like the role play, act like she in a number spot.
All right, chill, Melvin.
I come in, steal her money, we fight. Regular shit.
Chill, Melvin. Chill. You bugging, Melvin. Chill. Let Jody chill.
Nigga always say that, but I had a V-neck on. Remember when?
Oh, okay. Oh, so you had like a deep V-neck.
Yeah.
When they used to write, what was the polo?
Yeah. Oh, you get the polo and you get the polo pose, the polo V-neck out the pack.
Yeah,
they was hot for like a summer.
Joint,
Summer, they was hot. You get the V-neck, they come all the way down here.
Yeah.
And it was a nice cool breeze, so he had it zipped up.
I had it zipped.
But it stopped right here, and you just saw all skin. So I was like, yo.
Hey, yo, what you said to yourself though, Clips?
I was like, yo, nah, this nigga naked. He dressed, but he naked. I was confused. I'm like, he fully clothed but naked at the same time.
Fully clothed but naked.
You know what I mean? Till we gonna save that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I thought when I first saw him though. But ever since then, we met on 8th and shit. And it was crazy because, yo, we never had the vibe of battling each other. It's like when we first met and shit, niggas jet at. First time meeting, I snapped on him, he snapped right back. And niggas just became cool. And then the second, third time, we just happened to do interviews. We was lighting niggas up. Mothers, everybody was just getting shot with no problem. And then they was just saying, like, these niggas gotta be brothers. Look at them. They, you know what I'm saying? Wadio and Mario, them niggas look like, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas is brothers. And ever since then, niggas just been close as shit, and you know what I mean, and shit. So, that's the story right there, you know what I mean?
So when you first started rapping, Clips, because I was there. I think I was there. I'm day one.
Was you there when I first battled Fred the Godson?
That was when you first started rapping though.
Yeah, so the reason why I correlate that together is because when I first started rapping, I started rapping in Washington Irving High School. So I might have been in 11th grade, I want to say, going into 12th, 17 years old.
You was cooking in there.
I was cooking. And the crazy part is, you remember, Mills rapping already, Vado rapping already, Rick rapping already, and even the bold nigga that everybody started rapping, you know what I'm saying?
But you came out nice.
Ron Man, nigga started, everybody.
Like, yo, you nice, like,
cause
so you must have been rapping though.
No, I'm gonna tell you what happened. I always was bugged out in terms of my ideas. So I always had punchlines because that's just how I thought. So I was way more punchier than I am now. Like, because I didn't have no kind of thought process. So I'll put 19 punchlines together that don't equal up to nothing. I'll start off in the chicken spot and end up in a clothing store, don't even know how. Now I put the shit together. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm in the chicken spot, I'm gonna tell you a story how I ended up there, but then ended up in the clothing line, I'm connected. But back then, we was just bar for bar. So the reason why I correlated that with the battle rap was because when I first started rapping, I was in the lunchroom. Everybody was going crazy, ciphers like a motherfucker. And then I went home, and I remember I got off the 3 train, 4/5, you already know. Yeah. I stopped at the store on a weekend, I think it was a Friday. I brought a composition notebook, black and white joint. I wrote 4 rhymes.
This is one, okay.
Yeah, I wrote 4 rhymes. Yo, kick him out. Kick him out. Haas, get out of here. All right, my fault, I'm sorry. So, that's my boy Haas. He drunk and he bugging. But listen, why he tiptoed off like
that?
This shit
live, y'all. This shit live.
Oh, we having fun. This shit live.
Live in the bakery.
Man, look, he ain't gonna never have an interview like this. This is on one and only. Yeah. So listen, wild shit going on. Listen. Nigga talking to the feds. Nigga, what are you doing? Yeah. So
they in here.
So
pull up now with the ambulance.
So what happened is
y'all really thought y'all really thought you was an ambulance, bro. When I pulled up,
so listen, the ambulance was flashing outside, right? Now mind you, all the ambulance niggas hopped out and came in here and dapped me up.
Nah, they did.
Right?
That's
all love.
Story. All facts.
This stupid nigga, see them getting back in the ambulance. I didn't pick up the first call. Nigga thought I was knocked out. And they was taking me to the hospital.
All facts. All facts.
Anyway. So boom. So now I'm looking at these dudes rapping in school and I'm like, yo, these niggas getting crazy. I gotta salute them. Niggas is getting crazy. So I'm like, all right, metaphor, punchline, simile. Okay, like, as, pause, the. Okay, cool. Come back with 4 rhymes. I shut the school down. I'm talking about everything I love. School shut down.
How quick did you remember those rhymes?
You know what's crazy?
You must have had a great memory.
Yeah, because I remember them, but
that shit, y'all, the shit y'all do, my fault cutting.
No, you good.
The shit y'all do is tough. Y'all niggas gotta remember, like, I don't even know infinity bars, huh?
But I'm gonna tell you what's funny. Those first 4 rhymes that I wrote, I read them off the paper and shook the building. Out my notebook.
You lying, yo.
Right? But when I finished that, and they went so crazy, I was a rapper then.
You was a rapper?
I was taking the 3 train, reading everything, freestyling. Y'all want to hear some shit? I'm that nigga now. So fast forward, the reason why I connected it to Fred the Godson, rest in peace, my brother. Our brother, rest in peace, Fred.
I remember that day.
Because
niggas thought Clips was the nicest nigga, like, yo, Clips.
No, but here's what's so crazy though.
The dope thing about, not to cut you off, the dope thing about that is, you don't know how nice you are until you face other people.
That's why I didn't count me rapping when you said it. That's why I didn't count to that day.
So,
right?
He said it didn't count.
It didn't count to that day.
People, he going up against Fred. Fred was rapping. He was already.
Fred was my elder. He probably had me by like a year or 2, but still was the OG in rap.
He rapped early. He was
early. Outside battling, rapping.
Right.
When
he was out there going. He was in the streets going crazy.
Long time ago from then.
I wasn't in the streets at that time rapping.
That's why I said that was his first.
That was your first battle. Like,
think about this. You had Mook. You had Mook, Rex,
Mills,
Vado even did a battle. Like, that's before me, I think. You had Den 10.
Crazy.
You had like 40 Cal. You had Party Artie. You had Straws from the Bronx. Niggas was getting crazy so much. Straws might have been the best puncher ever. You go by Corduroy Jones now. I don't know why.
Nigga that used to freestyle. Who the other nigga that used to freestyle? Skinny, dark skin nigga.
Verse. Verse was crazy. Jen caught my dog. That's what happened.
Jen caught my dog. With verses.
You caught on.
We caught on to him not saying words.
No camera. He was fucking niggas up. Yo, first of all, verse. Salute to you for being that smart to not say words
to get to
and had
punchline.
us thinking like, this nigga's crazy.
Yo, he was not saying no.
That nigga said lyrical, miracle, miracle. We was like,
Casso with the head so, hit his head, make him bleed on his red coat. And then everything before that.
but you ain't hear West So, you ain't hear West So, Ted So.
Teso, Peso, Leso, Kesho.
But look though,
It wasn't saying
was smoking,
words,
was smoking.
He was smoking
Niggas.
I killed first though on his block.
See, he got more.
Because I got stories.
He got more war wounds than I do.
But you know what though? You know
He got
what?
more war wounds than I do.
I beat verse because it's kind of like I feel like I was on his block, but that was my cousin block. That was my
So you
cousin
had some
block. But I
kind
feel like
of.
they wanted him to know I was cooking them because it wasn't right. When you do that against writtens, I had written raps.
So all that shit,
It was,
he'll
yeah.
finish in like
It run out.
like 1 minute and 30.
And I'm still going.
Hold us 2:30 of.
Yeah.
But see, and the crazy part is when I battled Fred, right? That's what I learned.
That was your first.
I learned that, right? And salute to Fred. Fred is part of the reason I stuck with battle rap.
Okay.
Like one of the big reasons that I did, because when you know, it's always story time with this shit. Always hilarious. So
Niggas got mad.
now, because I told this before, but you actually being there makes it even 10 times greater, right?
You watch Fred Killers.
Yeah.
Relax.
Love
you, but you know.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like Clips was
one
like
round.
most hated secret weapon.
that's
Like
what I
we was
know.
like, yo, we got a nigga that's.
But
niggas
here's
like, yo,
here's
no
how it
way.
happened though.
Clips ain't know he had to go longer then.
I didn't know how to make
Right.
32s, 48s, and shit, right? So I'm spitting 16s, thinking like, okay, you know. I was like, all you get, I'm like, I'm bleeding, get me out of here. So here's what happened. So Mills and J.R. Ryder. This is why it's funny, because now you know the real.
Right.
They battled probably about the third, fourth time
and
in their
J.R.
life.
Right.
You know, they used to go at it.
They
Mills
used to
and
go
J.R.
at it,
Ryder
yeah.
battled
What was the
so
record?
many times. It probably.
Mills undefeated, man. I'm going MH, man. Mills undefeated against JR, man.
Hold on. They
Say that
battled.
on camera.
Hold on, we gonna save that. Remember, Mills and Goodz battle.
He-
Hold on. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that.
didn't know
No,
that.
wait, say that.
Mills might have killed you, cuz. My fault, cuz. Cuz, you up here. I appreciate you,
nigga
my
wasn't-
brother.
This was what's dope about this. This gonna be a special episode. We might watch one round or two while we up here.
Yeah.
We might watch one. You know what you do? We gonna because it's on
we
YouTube.
gonna pull it up.
It's on
We gonna pull it up.
YouTube. We gonna cut to the footage on that and let you. But listen, real quick though, because we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that, right? First of all, Mills, one of the greatest, and it's crazy
to ever do it.
that to see him in battle rap now, and it's so many new fans
'Cause it's
that just
different,
don't
right?
understand
They don't get it. They don't understand
the way he paved the way for a lot of us in Harlem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. So I'm outside, right? I'm on the corner. Niggas know me now. I'm rapping. Right? I'm rapping. That's all I'm doing. I ain't battling or nothing. I'm just rapping. I'm minding my business. I'm just rapping and minding my business. So Mills and J.R. Ryder battling. Mills and Ryder get into an argument. They battle cut short. Fuck out of here, nigga. You got on skinny jeans. Look at them tight ass jeans you got. This one skinny jeans you couldn't wear. Like you couldn't wear them at that time.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, nigga. You got on skinny jeans. You crazy, nigga? How much my belt cost, nigga? You stupid? They going back and forth. Battle done.
I know.
They over. Battle
Yeah.
done. It's over, right?
Yeah.
We on the corner chilling. Do. Tone Wop. Here come Tone Wop, but I'm grateful for this moment though, because it made me who I am today.
Right.
Tone Wop comes out of nowhere after Mills and J.R. Ryder get into an argument. They don't finish. Here come Tone Wop. We ain't done. I'm like, facts, nigga. Right? But who they got though? We got somebody else for y'all. I'm like, shit, Mills went. Who else saying? I don't even see Vado. I don't think Vado. Who else saying like that? We got Charlie Clips. Oh, hold on now.
I never did this before.
I never did this. I never had a battle.
I don't know.
The nigga Tone Wop said, we got Charlie Clips, but this is how much niggas felt I was fired.
Right.
So he goes, yo, we got Charlie Clips, nigga.
Nigga secret weapon, pause.
Right, but I didn't know I was. Y'all knew.
This nigga
I
had
didn't know.
How many reps you had then at that time?
Probably like 3.
Them shits was like the best pause. Them shits was like the best
what I'm
rap
saying.
you ever heard.
So look though, right? So Dre Zoe, block work, my niggas.
Dre and Zoe,
So I can't remember if it was Dre or Zoe. It's one of them. It might have been Dre, actually, that said, Nigga, we got Fred the Godson, right? So I'm like, all right, fuck is that? Let's get it.
Yeah, niggas.
All I know is a fat nigga with braids. Nigga walk like this. What's up, y'all? Pardon me, y'all. Much love, y'all. Everybody. Hello. Fred got more manners than anybody in the fucking world.
Calm.
The nigga said, excuse me, y'all. God bless. How's everything? Life is good. Yeah, excuse me. While walking through the crowd, the nigga walks through. The nigga walk up to me like this. What's up, family? You good? I'm like, I'm good. Nigga, this nigga got a freeway voice.
Yeah.
You like?
I should have waited.
Yeah.
I was a rookie.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see what the coin flipper with niggas agree.
Right.
Yeah.
But I was so like, let's get it, nigga.
Yeah.
I thought freeway voice was the
Yeah, cause Freeway was on fire.
because his voice, Fred had to, free my nigga.
Yeah.
Free, make him holler at Fred was.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I'm thinking, that's the haymaker. Like, yeah.
Right.
I probably spent like 16. That nigga Fred said, good shit. I'm like this.
Everybody the days.
And when I tell you when he rapped,
You gotta think. At this, Fred's one of the greatest
Veteran,
punches,
yo.
Greatest punches ever.
Word.
This is what I'm going against my first at 18.
I ain't gonna lie, your first battle, niggas threw you in the heavyweight. Niggas threw you in the.
But Tone Wop didn't
When you
know.
heard him, how you felt?
Tone Wop didn't know what I was getting into. Nobody did.
How you felt when you heard him that first time?
This is no bullshit. When I first heard
When he went
Fred,
at that time right there.
I thought unique. Nobody raps like this, and this nigga bars.
Yeah,
is some of the greatest shit that I've ever heard.
And you was
already.
And
I was punching.
Yeah.
But here's the difference between me and him at that time. His smoothness, his talk game. I wasn't saying shit like something, we get a fuck. We lose the car on Monday, by Tuesday we get the truck.
Yeah.
I mean, you know the type of whips we bring. Put $1,000 in my shoes. Let's just call that a G-string.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1,000 in a. So at this time, this is 2001. Sorry, this 2001. Put a rack in the shoe, call it a G-string. By Tuesday, we get the. He was stunting so much, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't even a punchline. Like when he first rapped, it wasn't even about punches. It was just like, damn, this nigga grown.
Yeah.
How old is this nigga?
Yeah.
I thought they put me in the wrong fight. I'm like, hold on. I'm 17 and under.
You did
put me in 17 and under.
You had like the Daffy Duck and Goofy bars.
Put me, you remember that? Goofy used to. So I'm a kid.
Yeah,
I'm like Donald.
Mickey Mouse,
Donald tell Donald Duck, Goofy nigga, this shit. I'm saying shit like that. He talking grown man, Scrooge McDuck, the money. I'm talking Donald and Goofy. He talking Scrooge. He talking different. So I'm like, oh my God. I am in a world of trouble, but I'm home.
Oh, did you figure that? Like,
yeah. So I'm home though. I'm home. I got a little. All right, I'm home though. Because if I was in the Bronx, But I'm home. I'm on the block.
Right.
All right, Clips. Now you got to put 2 rhymes together, but 2 of my raps are still only equaling to 32.
Oh.
Fred is letting hit me with
Because
48s,
he knew
64s, 78s, 94s.
This is the veteran.
I'm
And
like,
we never heard
God.
we never heard none of Fred the
At this
Godson
time,
raps.
niggas in
So
Harlem
all
didn't know Fred,
Yeah,
which is
we
so
ain't know
crazy.
who it was.
The Bronx he had.
Yeah.
T-Rex in them downtown knew.
Oh,
Uptown, him and Mills never crossed paths.
Rex knew me.
Lux and Fred never crossed.
No, but the funny thing is, him and Mills did. Mills was like Fred Low Man. They never.
I don't remember Mills being nobody little man. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm saying like
I ain't gonna lie.
They knew each other.
Mills
They knew each other when
Mills
we
a
got
goat. Shout out to Mills.
They dapped
No,
up.
I'm not saying like
they
that,
dapped up and showed each other love, but I didn't. At that time, I didn't pick up if.
I felt like they knew each other from rapping then.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I feel like they knew each other. They probably didn't battle. I don't know if they did, but they probably didn't battle.
You don't see. That's what I'm saying.
That's
we
the
don't
thing.
even know Fred.
We battled. Yeah, you're not
He's
gonna
basically saying like, if Fred and Mills never battled, something they didn't like when they did know each other. They even looked at each other and said,
Or they
"Because that's
battled with
strange."
nobody there. Like I battled
It's strange,
Rex
yeah.
Okay.
in front of Rex building Nobody knew it was.
You know what's crazy? I didn't even know
Four of
that.
us
Yeah,
people. I told you.
No, we ain't never talk about that.
Rex don't start dying.
Rex won. That's why we never talked
I
about it.
always tell this story.
We didn't talk. There's a reason.
I
Rex.
wasn't losing back then. Listen, so
I'm the only nigga that beat Rex.
Listen.
All right.
I battled Rex. Rex had on a school outfit. He was coming from school. He had he like a Catholic school outfit on.
That's what his best day is.
That's when Rex was crazy.
He had 97 raps,
But
all 60 seconds.
But see,
All 60 seconds.
but it's the thing. I wasn't coming to Harlem like that back then. My man Bill Blanco, rest in peace.
Rest
He
in
was
peace,
getting
Bill.
money. He was running around Harlem.
Bill.
So he used to bring me down here. So he brought me to Rex's
Bless you.
house, knocked on his door, and we battled in front of the building.
Oh, nah, niggas.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It was like, so I'm saying they could have battled with nobody.
Right, and nobody said
around.
no. That's true.
Nobody-
That's
no,
true.
they could have been
That's
to
true.
each
That's
other.
true.
And that's how when I battled K-Shine up here, Rex told K-Shine like, nah, that's good. That nigga nice.
I know him.
I know him because he knew me all the way from then.
Yeah,
I ain't seen nigga since then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
Like,
how,
don't play-
it
like-
be
like,
word of
don't-
mouth like that.
So hold on, real quick, to end mine's off, so we
Yeah.
go to the next thing, just real quick. The reason why I stayed with battle rap is no bullshit. When I finished rapping, Fred exact words to me was, yo, bro, and listen, Fred introduced me to everybody in his set.
like you, he do that. Yeah,
everybody that walked up, he called niggas in front of me. And this is how I knew. He kept saying, yo, what's your name one more time? I'm like, Charlie Clips. He like, yo, it's some nigga named Clips in Harlem. And he hung the phone. He said, yo, bro, listen to me. I swear to you on everything I love. If you continue, you will be the greatest nigga I've ever heard in battle rap. Yeah. He said, I've never heard punchlines like yours. Mm-hmm. And I've stood in front of monsters and the greats. I've never heard nothing. He said one more time, are you sure this is, he thought I was probably lying. Yeah. He like, yo, are you sure this is your first battle? I said, bro, I kid you not, this is my first battle. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I knew I was gonna lose a little. So listen, no, look. I kept saying, no. After the second round, I knew what it was. No. After the second round.
Cause you know you ain't have a lot of
I couldn't keep up.
Yeah, right.
But I knew I could leave a mark, but I couldn't keep up. And this is what happened. I knew it like, all right. Yeah, it's kind of, you know what I mean? But you had niggas like, yo, nigga, you got credit. That's all I wanted to hear, though. I did great, though. Yeah. But I just knew I was in a fight of my life. Like, yo, this nigga is too crazy, and he's well-seasoned. I can't really get over that. Right. I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
So his exact words to me was, yo, don't ever quit. You're going to be the greatest nigga to ever do battle rap. And he said, yo, every nigga that walked up, he called people in front of me. Yo, it's some nigga named Charlie Clips. He's right here in front of me. I swear to you, this nigga is so fucking amazing. Yo, please, y'all. Yeah, like, he just kept asking everybody, yo, keep listening. So just carrying his words, I became one of the greatest ever in battle rap. You know what I'm saying?
So Goodz, let's get into Goodz, man. When you first
hold on. Let's bask in my moment of just a little bit.
Okay. Nah.
Just give me about 5 more seconds. Give me about 5 more seconds. Let my glory. You know what I'm saying? You moved on too fast. I know we drinking, but you moved on too fast. Let's get a little bit love. Okay, now let's go to Goodz. I had to make sure.
Yo, Goodz, when you first started rapping, like, what inspired you to rap?
Shit, mine was different. It was really my man.
That's a good question. I ain't heard Boog.
Yeah,
Boog.
Oh, so y'all know a lot of the same people.
Well,
no, I know Boog through him, but Boog became my man. You know, me and Paul's got our own relationship, but
I used to think D Boog was the nicest.
If you watch Boog rap, you'll see, like, you'll go to Goodz, like,
to the similarity.
Pinky up, drink in hand, pinky ring, always pinky ring, drink in hand, polo back then, though, I'm saying, always, them niggas, that's crazy.
So, like, D Boog was like, this is my man from my building, he older than me.
Okay.
And they used to be in the staircase, like, rap, my building was like a crazy big building, right? So they had, like, staircase A and B, you know what I'm saying? And they used to always be in the staircase rapping. I used to always walk by like a young nigga, and I hear them, and I'm like, yo, one day I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna rap, I'm gonna make it in there. That was my story.
Okay.
So then one day, my other man was Straw. You remember it was 2 Straws.
D-Block. D-Block.
He was from my building.
D-Block and then Straw. So he took the S off of Straw.
Right.
Straw
so
and Straw. Okay.
So, but Straw wasn't like Punch. He was just a rapper.
No, he rapped his ass off, but he rapped. He'd give you 1,000 bars
he just rapped.
with no punches, but they solid bars.
So Straw was from my building also. So these are all niggas that used to be. Team R used to be in the staircase rapping.
Okay.
So I think somebody told Straw I rap. Nobody heard me. I'm like 12.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, so you started rapping early at 12.
Yeah, that's
Hell
I
yeah.
was already
Goods was Goods was ready.
I'm like 12, but at 12 I got some shit. Nobody heard me though. So he come knock on my door, open the door. He's like, yo, I heard you rap. I'm like, yeah. Let me hear something. So I spit something, boom, boom. That was like my chance right there. So he's like, he looked at me, he's like, damn, like you nice. Like, then I didn't know I was nice yet.
Okay.
Right.
I didn't know I was nice yet until you rap in front of somebody you know. So once he said that, he like, yo, when we all in the staircase, I'm gonna bring you in there and one day I want you to rap for everybody.
So the staircase was like.
The staircase was the cave. They called it the cave. My man D-Boog, I used to fuck with D-Boog because D-Boog used to be able to make he could do this to this day. He could make the beat on the door with a key and rap. Oh. That nigga's
word. I didn't know, but I didn't even know Boog could do that.
Boog make the beat, and then he'll make the beat while niggas rapping, and as soon as you stop, he'll start rapping, making the beat. I don't know what the key in his hand.
That's crazy. I didn't know Boog could do that.
Boog is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Boog was the illest nigga to me. And back then he was. It was niggas. Everybody from around there was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then Boog is Party Artie brother.
Oh, okay. So you grew up around a lot of rappers, like a lot of
I didn't know. I found that out later on. I didn't know that. I found that out after Party Artie was on a DVD battle on Mook, and that's how I found out Boogie was going over there to check him as Book Brother. Then when you look at both of them niggas,
they look alike.
You know what I'm saying? So the nigga brought me in the staircase one day, knock on the door, come get me. It's like
30 niggas in the hall. Niggas in the hall.
A staircase.
So you gotta.
And you like, how old you? Like 12?
Like 12. I gotta.
So you see all these older niggas, and you go in that staircase. You like,
nah, this my shot.
Oh, okay.
So I remember I had one joint when I say, when it's a full moon, you will hear the guns howl. That was my line. They go crazy. I know that. I knew when I got to that ball, they gonna
shake the building. It's gonna shake the building. Project's gonna shake.
Yeah, so I spit my shit, but I got to that ball, they went crazy. Then they was fucking with me from there.
Cause you 12, 13.
I'm
so
12, 13,
to say the guns howl was a full moon.
So they was fucking with me since then. Then that was it. Then the short came like, yo, I'm starting this group. I'm gonna put you down. Da 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 da.
What was the name of the group?
I can't remember that.
Oh,
I can't remember that.
So what rappers or what influenced you to rap besides the staircase? Like, what was one of the first rap albums you brought? Like, what?
Really, Big L was my favorite.
I knew it. That's what I said.
That's like 99. So
Big
you was 12 in 99? Like, I don't know. Like,
No, niggas wasn't 12, but you asked rap album though.
In 99.
That's like
12 is when he knew he could rap.
You know, rappers don't be talking about their age. Niggas be like, yo, I'm 29.
Yo, I'm proud to be 32. Damn, little audience back there laughing a little.
They laughing a little too hard.
The audience laughing, know your age.
I'm proud to be 32.
Know your age.
I can't keep hiding this shit.
Damn, man, what's that, 99? But you gotta think, L was 99 of what?
Well, like that's like the Rockefeller. I guess he was rapping before 99 because he's like.
Hold on, I would say I was about to say I would say 97 to 99.
Okay, so
I would say 97 to 99.
Yeah, 97.
L Streak. You know what I'm saying?
like
Rest in
L-
peace.
Well, yeah, at that time, you said I'm in high school at that time.
Right.
So I'm not, I'm outside.
But remember, L was digging in the crates with Fat Joe too.
Right.
So the X in Harlem.
So L,
Salute the whole digging in the crates
Cam was
squad.
one of my favorites. Back then, it was L and Cam. Word.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's like some of the people you would know that got me like.
You remember the first rap CD you brought?
Nah.
You remember Clips?
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh, word?
That was my favorite group
I
of
ain't
all
never bought
time.
a CD in my life.
Word? No bootlegs or 2/5 or nothing?
You brought one CD.
Nah.
Yeah, you brought some CDs, my nigga.
Oh.
I bought CDs.
Did you used to? Let me see if you a real one. Did you used to go to Virgin Records and put the headphones on and listen to the album?
Yo.
Nah.
You ain't never go.
What? You ain't never do that?
Yeah.
Yo, they listen to the sample.
all right. So we all ain't 32. We all ain't 32 then. All right. Because that used to be the shit. You put the album on, you sample it. You used to be like, do I fuck with that?
I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
But now I'm gonna tell you why. I went to school in Manhattan, which gave me the advantage to go to these shits because I was on 14th Street. I was in Washington Irving.
Nah, we went to Smith together.
But you know they wasn't.
No, we went to graphics together.
Oh.
He
said he ain't go to graphics. Oh, look, we got the crowd participation. Look, they told
He looked like both of us, so you combine it.
They call her Bazooka. He Bazooka and that's Clips.
Nigga said Clips and Bazooka. That's my brother.
Bazooka is wild.
That's wild. That's kind of crazy.
Yo, here's the thing.
Wild.
Mama thought I went to graphics, so she said it earlier, which is probably why you thinking graphics. I knew this nigga for a long time. But I thought I know him from Smith.
Yeah, nah.
One of y'all wasn't doing good in school and used to hang around the other school.
Here's your interviews with M-Easy.
Yeah, but I knew you before that.
Yeah. All right, we get back to the part because
one of y'all wasn't going to school,
now.
Was hanging out at the other school, and that's what it is.
And I was hanging out on 149.
Which Smith was in the Bronx.
Smith was in the Bronx though.
So I got a chance to listen to the albums because Virgin Records and all that shit was downtown Manhattan.
Right.
So I was right there on 14th, 42nd, 34th, 14th Street.
Right.
I was there in the Bronx.
It wasn't nothing that happened.
You wasn't going to nothing. Nah, not in the Bronx.
We wasn't going.
If niggas had that in the Bronx, niggas would snatch the headphones off. Niggas would have snatched the headphones on. You had to put that shit in Manhattan.
Good. You remember your first battle, Goods? You remember your first battle
ever one?
My first ever battle?
I remember that shit.
Nah, I don't remember my first ever battle. I remember battles though.
Okay.
I got a story for you.
Let's get into it.
I remember Shells beat me.
Oh, Shells was one of Shells beat Mills in Puerto Rico. We was so hard.
That's real for you to remember. That's for you. How long we keeping it real up here?
Now look. Shells beat me in a 90-second battle rap tournament where you only had 90 seconds, like a 106 in Park joint. That was never my style. That's the first and last time I ever did that.
Cause you didn't, you was already in the streets rap, so you didn't know the commercial side. Right. Shells knew the commercial in the streets.
Yeah. Shells beat me and that joint was on 125th. I don't know where. It was on 125th and it was a joint.
Was that the shit they was getting niggas ready for to go to Puerto Rico probably, I think.
It probably was.
I think that's the shit they was getting niggas ready to go to Puerto Rico.
When I went, shout out to my man Bill Blanco. Okay. He took me down there and I'm telling him like this ain't my type of shit.
Right.
We get there, he like, fuck it, just do it. Go down there. When you walk in there though, it was already set up for people to win.
Okay. How you figure that? Why you say that?
Because I was just looking at everybody that won went to Puerto Rico. It was set up for those people to win and go to Puerto Rico. Everybody they didn't know didn't win. If they didn't know you, they didn't win. I wasn't coming to Harlem at this time. You know what I'm saying? So I see it when I'm in there. I'm telling my man, bro, this shit ain't we out, bro. This is not that. Like I know.
Yeah.
This is not like you don't see the people winning. They all know them. When they walk up, they going, yeah. Nigga, when the niggas walk, they don't know. They quiet. This is a setup, bro. So, Shell, we had to go. We had to do it.
Yo, why Clip's laughing too hard?
It's a setup. It's crazy.
We had to do.
I'm gonna get into that too.
We had to do 90-second. I think 1 or 2 90-second rounds. I don't know. Maybe one.
1 or 2 is nasty. To go 90 seconds, 1 or 2 is. Gotta give a nigga 3 rounds in a 90-second joint.
It was like that. So he beat me in that. Then we wound up. Shells wound up. And I was talking shit. This nigga, I'll kill this nigga. This nigga trash. So Shells wound up coming. We wound up meeting somewhere else outside of that, like where it's just where you just rap. We was on the street, mad niggas. Boom, I torched him because. And this is real. I'm being real. At this. You
admitted you lost the 90-second joint.
No, I did. Yeah, he beat me in that. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real. I'm saying this because this is real. Back then, I didn't think, and shout out to Shells, I didn't think Shells was that crazy.
Right. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't think so neither. Right? He was regular to me.
And what I'm basing on back then, I was so like rappy. Like I wanted to make everything rap. I knew every possible way you can rap. Yeah. So I'm listening to niggas from a rapping ear like, oh, he rhyming one word. He's simple. That's how I'm listening to him. So he was never like crazy to me.
You know what it was?
Now when I look at him, I can understand.
Shells was sneaky. So what I mean by that,
Bring a bunch of niggas. Simon says, niggas come ride his head. Then all them niggas, hey, you lose. That's how was too.
Shells know how to win.
Right.
Some niggas that know how to win, like playing 21 against them. Some niggas you just go how, but they just know how to win.
But we battled. We did like a no rule, just on the block. Everybody I taught. He stopped rapping. I had 5 more raps more.
Shells, you know,
that's what I was from.
So y'all
just,
feel
hold
like
on,
battle rap?
hold on, real quick, cause I ain't gonna lie. Since we speaking on Shells, I got to give one line a shout out to.
What's that?
He says something about a car and something to dump your friends, and you get in the car, but it's a bag of rice. That's your Uncle Ben's.
Yeah.
But this was so long ago that shit was like, your Uncle Ben's?
Once in a blue, Jones will say something.
Uncle Ben's? The rice?
That's your uncle. You sitting in a bag of rice. That's your Uncle Ben's. I was like,
But back then, niggas was doing that consistently because we was on that. Remember back then it wasn't about nothing but rhyming your words and punching. That's all it was about.
Hold on, Diddy. See, this the podcast where we ask the questions too.
Right,
this is how we do up here.
Nah, go ahead.
So
go
I
ahead, 'cause
gotta-
they say I don't talk. A lot of women be saying I don't talk about it.
Nah, don't worry. They gonna change their mind after this. They gonna change their mind after this.
No, because I get it.
Saying you don't talk.
The people.
Yeah,
but
a lot of women.
No, but we make it like on this podcast.
He hot.
About the women.
He hot.
I want to get into some women questions.
When he get his wings, he get hot and horny sauce. He ordered his wings, he get hot and horny sauce.
The camera said the women.
He horny. Watch him. He horny. That Douce. He drinking that Douce.
But I'm a talk.
So I got a question for both of y'all.
What's up?
Shorty over there.
Right? When Jada Kiss, oh no, it might have not been Kiss though. Might have not, but in that era, when he first turned his whip into a color, how many times have you turned something into a color? Because I know,
Man.
I had
definitely
a
one
fruity
of them
pebble binge, that make the bed rock.
Turning whips.
Nah, I ain't turning.
He's still turning whips in the color.
Cars I never had. But you gotta see. So that's what we gotta give Kiss's props because he made.
The nigga said I'm in a XL, a color throw up. It was crazy though.
Crazy.
You know how you know Kiss was crazy? Because to say I'm in a color throw up, you just imagine what color you want the throw up to be.
It's all.
What color is throw up? Like, what is that? So I asked that because you heard all of us rapping, battle rappers, regular tracks, everything. So at that time in that era, just how many times you heard it and how many times have you, because I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give props when props due, since this is a Harlem thing. Okay. You know where we from, and the X, because he being the X too.
Yeah, he honorary Harlem.
No, watch this.
You consider yourself a fly nigga, right?
Yes, sir.
Because I'm fly, I gotta be.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Now,
and you clean, pause. You got the gel manicure, pause.
I'm from the Bronx, bro.
Oh man, you ain't just all right. When this DVD drop called The Truth, I'm exposing all this.
The Truth? That's the DVD, The Truth?
Where you met my mother at? Where you met my mother at?
On Skype. MySpace. That's where I met her.
Yo, it's one of a person, and I gotta shout him out before we go to the next question.
Okay.
Because I had to bring that line up because that reminded me, because I think it's two things. With Jada Kiss named the color of his cars, he OD'd and we OD'd with him.
Right.
I got a chick named Superhead that gave the Superhead.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And it's something in the building that's named Superhead. Now, at that time, I didn't know that. We was young. We was kids pretty much.
Right.
We didn't know a chick was named Superhead. So the punchline became even better when I became older. Oh, shit. He got hair from her. So, but at the time, we like super. Okay, he exaggerated. Superhead. Right. But what we all start doing, the 3-bar joint, right?
Okay.
But I want to shout out this one person from Harlem. It's my dog, Uncasa.
Okay.
Besides Kiss, Uncasa had the best whips that I ever heard. Pop the lantern. I'm in the coupe, the color, Tropicana. Casa had the best strawberry margarita. All his cars was named so many colors, so I gotta shout for taking advantage of that when Kiss did that. Yeah. But that's why I asked how many cars you had.
Man, yeah, that was a thing. It was always a thing at the time that's gonna get the crowd going crazy. You kind of,
because I had cars that didn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? In my shit, like I started naming cars invisible, but you can see the steering wheel.
Yeah.
And I'm downstairs in the corner. You know what I'm saying? And Uber wasn't out at this time, so I'm in the middle of the street like this, saying what cars I got. You know what I'm saying at that time.
Right.
But I want to shout out Kiss. I want to shout out Uncasa for the most cars that I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Some good stories though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I gotta shout them out. I gotta shout them out.
Beasley was there. That's the funny thing. Beasley came to me.
Hey, which one? When
I battled Shells. Beasley was at that shit.
Beasley's sneaky, man.
Beasley everywhere.
And the bakery got the bee.
Bees when I came to me and told me.
You know what URL started at?
I want a pocket watch too,
real quick. Hold on, damn. Wait, hold on.
Pocket watching section. Of the podcast. My fault.
Nah, you good. No, you ain't cut me off. We vibing, nigga. Yo, whatever you want to ask.
What's the biggest bag you brought home from this battle rap shit?
Damn, that's a super pocket.
That's a good question.
That's not a pocket.
That's a good question.
That's a fucking.
That's for both of y'all.
A jumper pocket. You know, the jumper pockets was.
Is it
Let's give the people
most,
what they want.
Is it off of one battle?
One battle. The super.
Because
not multiple. He did
different shit. Like he did deals.
See, you a pocket watcher then. You know how you
that's my brother. He knew. I put him on.
He got some breath for battle.
So I was the first nigga. I was the first nigga to create 2 to 3 battle deals.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So while niggas was getting one battle for 20,000, I was getting 3 for like 66K.
Yeah. Shit like
at this time, this was years ago.
So I was. It's not like that no more. Niggas ain't getting.
No. So here's the thing.
6,000 for 3 battles.
Yes, we were. But at this particular time, it's gonna. So here's the thing. When you invest and you spend money investing, and then people start sponsors start coming along and everything, you tend to not invest the way you used to. Why do you have to?
Right.
So URL. Get money machine, we all know that, right? We all put each other in position to take care of our families.
Right.
Us battling for them booking us to battle, right? One hand wash the other, both wash the face. So with that being said, they just at a point in their lives where they're older and they got their families and stuff.
That's not what he asked. He asked you how much you got paid for. Where are you going with this, bro? How much did you get the most?
I was gonna say I fucked up their family and left them on the street. I got paid some shit. That's what I was getting to. No.
I can tell you the most I got paid.
So I was saying that to basically say, like, because you asked, because your exact words was, that still going on?
Yeah.
So I was saying no. So,
he said that's
but it's there, but it's not at the same time. You got to make the fight what it is to get that.
Okay.
So we still get that.
Y'all consider like boxers.
No, we still get that, but what fight are you having to get it?
But here it goes.
Like, he don't battle like that. So when he battles again,
but hold on, we ain't
know what it's
even
gonna be.
Clip's biggest bag though yet.
So
I did.
What's your biggest bag?
What you think?
So at the, like he said, I broke down the times that I had deals for. I was the first
nigga
nigga
a couple
ever.
66s.
Yeah. So
you did a couple.
Yeah.
And
so
you
made an M off this battle shit. Look.
I mean, we all made more than that. The big dogs made more than that. But first of all,
hold on, the crowd.
No. Hold on. First, God bless.
That's tough.
You're dumb and bugging.
Yo, that's tough.
Are you dumb?
I didn't battle.
Hold on, take your time and tally up. So if you didn't battle a lot, what you got on the battles you had and you ain't battle a lot? You still at maybe?
No. Off. What I got, like 8 battles?
You still maybe?
No, you got 8 battles. I feel like you got like
No, because on URL I got 8. So all together I might have 17.
Together total.
Off 17 I might have made 500.
So if he made 500 over 17, which is beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
God bless.
I ain't gonna lie. Look, I'm telling the people to pocket watch, y'all niggas get y'all battle raps up.
This all I got to show for it. I got a bakery sweater on.
Come at me.
I got a small bakery sweater.
Hey, yo, Goodz got that 500 in the crib now.
I got a small bakery sweater.
The most I got.
And a hat to go for it and do say. I ain't got nothing.
The most you got. See, that's what I'm saying. The question you asked is hard to answer. Not for me. For him it is because he did deals.
Okay. Yeah.
For me, I don't do. All my battles was one like that.
That nigga played for Duke.
So what's the
one and done? That nigga had one and done.
For battle Goodz.
Nigga one and done.
What's the most I got?
I think 40. Was it 40?
No,
50
for one battle. Like how many rounds is that? Like
3 rounds.
3 rounds? No, it's the same.
But I don't go. But it depends on the time too, because I don't go under 30. So 30 is my price. 30, 40 is my price. That was my price before battle rap went.
Shout out to the battle rappers, man. Hey, yo, I got it, yo. Write some bars for me, man. Like, how you get into like how you
$1, nigga. They don't know you. It ain't happening, nigga. When people think that, you can just nigga put in work to get that.
Nigga put in work to get that.
But I'm gonna tell you something. That shit is all about. That shit's all about marketing, right?
Okay. That shit like a boxing.
No, it's all about marketing.
It's a fight.
From when they first start paying people.
Right.
The first person I battled on URL was Conceited, and I got $2,500 for that, and niggas wasn't getting paid that.
Yo, that was your first battle on URL. That's
on my URL, and that's Conceited. And the reason I got 25 is because I was already hot.
No, at that time,
I might have got like 3,000, and the niggas was getting like 1,000.
To get that at that time?
Yeah. So I got like 25, 3,000. I remember because my second one on URL was it Hollow?
I think so, yeah.
And I think I got 4 for that.
4. I remember
all my shit went up as the time, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, my second battle against Verb ever, I got 3,300.
Okay,
that was good. Yeah,
that's good.
2011, I got 3,300.
You know the first,
so that shit come at like one
which was
check
probably
or like that.
It was either the highest or like the second highest at that time, or like something like that. My second battle ever.
Jump.
But look what we saying. We saying 25 and 3,300 is our like that. I'm saying like God bless. Look what we yo when you think about
now
it.
Now niggas is getting 40s and 30s. Like how you feel?
But hold on, like he said though, it ain't. Listen, we independent contractors. We live day by day.
Right.
So listen. You try
like, nah. You like, yo, you giving a disclaimer.
You thinking about the man, like the ambulance coming back for him.
I started thinking like, damn,
coming back for him.
I put 50K on red, on roulette, and I tried to.
Nah, nigga didn't, you know, but to be real with you.
I'm lying.
What?
It was 20. Nah, I was joking with the camera.
20K on roulette, he said.
Nah, this nigga done put some, I watched him.
Some outrageous
Yo,
shit.
remember when I left the Remember when you was in the casino?
I watched this nigga win 20 off for like $100. I watched him win 20 grand and lose the whole 20 back.
Remember left
Actually, he lost 19 because I
gave me 100. I think.
No, what you lost? I don't know what you lost. I took a rap.
So good to sit there.
Type of nigga, he'd be like, yo.
Yeah, if you with me, I pass.
Like, I ain't playing.
I pass hundreds.
I left. He lost. I left for like 1,500. Mad times him and DNA. I always leave with them. They don't even know I'm leaving with mad money. I'm not playing nothing.
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all though, this is an exclusive right here, cause niggas know
let the people
know I used to gamble like crazy, right?
Yo, you still gamble.
I ain't coming back on this podcast. I ain't gonna lie, this is my last time ever up here. They judge you.
Hey, yo. Nah.
They judge you on this podcast. Not like that though, no more. So, right? We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't. So here's a funny story. It's 2 funny stories. I'm gonna get the one quick out the way. So we in a casino. Me, Goodz, DNA, our bro Rich. Might have been like another person or whatever and shit. So I go crazy, but then I lose everything, right?
I'm sure I lost everything.
Everything. I'm out. They want to still sitting there. I'm gone. Fuck y'all. Fuck the casino. Everybody in here can eat a dick, nigga. I'm out. Fuck y'all. But as I'm leaving, the roulette wheel is right there on the go out. I'm gonna put a little, you know what I mean? 200, 200 back in there.
You had
I was gone for like 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I came back to the front. He's still here. That's all you hear. He's still here. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Got about 5, 6 bands on me. You know what I'm saying? Showed them. Stop playing with me.
Left with like,
lost again.
that nigga lost like 20.
Right?
That's one time. That's
not the only time.
So here's one of the.
That's not.
I watched him.
Nah, Goodz been with me a couple times.
I watched him win 15.
He used to curse me out. 15. You stupid. That's your fucking problem. He used to. You stupid. You an idiot. Look at you.
Like 20. Like so. That's your routine. Winning.
No. That's my old. That's the old me. That's the old me. I'm blessed. I work on different shit. I got a son now. And I make sure I only bet 10,000. But listen. So here's my thing. So here's the funny story though. The funny story. So we in the casino. Goodz do not gamble. I'm talking about. You can convince him. You can try. You can talk to him. He doesn't nothing. He's pocketing every dime. If I give him 100, yo, here I just won 3 bands. Here's 200. You're stupid. Keep gambling though, right? Put it in his pocket. So one time, I tell a nigga, yo, listen. Here's 100. His birthday, September 21st. Mine's is March 21st. 21 was what we got in common.
So
mine's is 3, but 3 times 3 is 9. Right?
Nigga add them shit that don't add up, but in his mind, 21. So we turn that, make it 12. So we're gonna do 21.
What
12,
happened when I told this nigga?
21,
I say, yo, Goodz, no bullshit. Here's 100. Put 50 on 21. He didn't do it. He said, nah. What came out? 21 red. He missed 1,800.
That's cool.
I said, you fucking dummy. Look, that's his mindset, right?
I had 200.
Look, what's his mindset?
Right.
We go, look, right after, right? I say, yo, just bet, man. I'm going to give you more money. Just bet. The nigga put $25 on 9.
I won 700.
720. Gave him his money back.
You
put $20.
You put 20.
No, 720. You put 20 on. You had 700 and give you the 20 back.
Yeah.
He won 720.
Yeah.
He said, I'll never gamble again. That's it for me. He said, nah, you know what? I'm going to bet a little 100 just in case.
I lost it and
he lost it, kept it 600. But I find it funny, right? Because I was trying to convince him, like, now you see, you won 720, but you bet 100 back because you felt like, oh yeah. But he was like, no, you're stupid.
You're stupid.
I'm not listening to that.
I knew I'm going to bet this 100 because I want to save my money. If I lose it, I'm going to leave with this 600.
And that's when I said, yo, this ain't his vice.
That's not my, it ain't. You can tell me that.
I said, he a good nigga that I can get the money to if I win. He'll leave and make sure I get it later. But that's the type of nigga he is. So that's our gambling. This is to show you how far, like, we first met through battle rap.
Right.
And niggas literally been family since.
Right. So let's get back on battle rap.
You wanna go back?
Yes. So who's your favorite battle rapper of all time besides yourself?
That's a good
So is it 3 people that's a problem? I got 3.
You could go 3.
I don't even gotta.
Me. Myself.
Nah. I said besides yourself. I said besides.
You said besides yourself. I said myself.
I said
besides you.
And I.
Besides you.
That's hard for me.
I don't have.
Word?
It's so much talent.
You could even say Clips and he could say Goodz.
No, but we'll be lying. I'm better than him.
I can tell you the story.
I'll beat the shit out of live and Bakery.
And Clips could vouch for this. This is something that this is a story that I felt is dope. Like when it happened, right? It made me like, that's crazy because it's something new. Because we together.
Yeah.
It's when I battled Adi Boom, and Clips never stood next to me in a battle, like on stage with me.
Okay.
So for him to stand on stage with me and for me to battle, and he goes, I kind of see why. But you know how you're
I see why you give niggas trouble. I see it.
So for him to say that was like, he really took a minute to say, oh shit, no, I can see why. You know, and that made me feel good. Like, that's crazy, because we play a lot of, like, nigga, you try. But he really, that's the first time he ever stood with me on stage and like got to analyze just me battling somebody and us battling.
Real
And
rap.
you said that, and you said it to me after, right?
I said, yo.
I don't know what he saw,
I
but
understand.
from
How Lethal Shooter said, I understand now. I understand it now. So let me tell you what he do at mine. He think I'ma lose every time. And when I finish, he don't go, yo, that was crazy, that was fire. You like how I did for him. You know what he says to me? I don't know how you won. I swear I don't. I don't know how you won, and you keep winning.
This nigga don't know.
And how? So he don't go, that was crazy, that was fire. I don't, like, his exact words to me every time is, how?
Because
I don't know
understand.
how.
Right.
Because it's not like, when I say that, every joint I was at, it wasn't the best clips you're gonna get.
Okay. Clips got a lot of different
You're
versions.
getting
Pause.
A mediocre clips that probably don't care, and he's still winning, so it's pissing me off. Because you're not supposed to win doing what you're doing right now. And then the other nigga always do something that just stupid.
So clips.
Nigga forget his round, his whole second. You gonna do that?
clips.
You could beat the nigga right now, you bug. I'm on the other nigga's side. You could beat this nigga right now, you bug. The nigga forget his whole second, he'll win. He'll have a short in every third.
Clips. So do you go like
Every sunlight, and I'll be like, yo, bro, this nigga off guard is on this nigga's side, man.
Clips? Clips do this a lot though. He played towards his competition. He don't come
Nigga don't,
top notch
don't take
clips
battle.
all the time.
I'll joke and beat you, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
I'm probably the only nigga that would have really beat him bad in any era he was ever in.
Okay. Because there's a lot of different
any
eras.
era we was in, I'm the only nigga that probably.
Cause you know what you would have told me? You would have said.
Whatever you
you'd have
think
said-
you the nicest, goods.
Him?
No, you. Whatever you think you the night, you was your peak, or did you reach your peak?
Yeah, early URL when it was the golden era when I battled Verb.
Whatever. What year
When I
was that?
battled
What
Verb,
years was that?
That's when I was at. Like I was like
Verb was 20.
Lions in two. Lions didn't.
Was Verb 2021? 2020?
No, I don't.
Because COVID wasn't around.
Nigga, my brother
Time
Verb
gone
like 13.
Are you serious?
Yo,
This shit good. Rum Punch. What's the name of the restaurant, Chio?
Fucking key.
Fucking Key.
It's a fucking key.
Oh, sorry.
hold on. Let me look that up.
So clips.
How you sneaking somewhere smiling? You can't sneak in the
Clips. I got a question for both of y'all.
Yeah.
What you love about battle rap?
Honestly, just the grind, the grit, the disrespect of it, but the artist being able to understand and accept it. Because I ain't gonna lie.
Real quick, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It came out 10 years ago, 2015.
Oh, 2000.
So that's
your peak.
that's when
Nigga,
it came out.
I was 7 years
okay.
off.
We battled probably 2014.
I was 6, 7, 14.
14.
I think it was 14.
And it came out 15.
I was,
So that's your peak.
hold on. It's
That's
change
your
it.
peak. Yeah, nah, we could.
So
we
change
could.
the battery and then act. Oh, you
Nah,
good?
we good.
Okay, so ask me again. Sorry, I'm gonna act like
So
you know
I
TV
said, what
shit.
you love about battle rap?
What I love about battle rap,
Yeah.
I love the fact that I could disrespect the shit out of my opponent and then make his mother wet. No. So real shit. So here's the thing. So what I
Y'all like niggas' moms. Pause.
no, we love each other's mother. We ain't gonna go to nobody else.
Yeah,
We ain't gonna go to
mother.
Yeah, niggas is faithful. Don't get it twisted.
I would never cheat on my bitch. His mother's my bitch for dumb long. You wild.
Relax a little bit.
He said,
Just take it easy a little bit.
That's what I
B
call
word. That B word.
You heard
Just
me
chill
call
a
him,
little
knocked
bit.
on the door?
You know-
You got me.
Just chill a little bit, all right? Bronx niggas, they be bugging with the B's. Bronx bitch, bifocal binoculars, butter. What? That's another B word. What are you doing? So now, my bro Butter just walked in. He's crazy. He's late. So here's my thing, right? But battle rap on some G shit. I ain't gonna lie. I love the. How should I say it? The fact that niggas ain't loyal in battle rap. It's weird, but I like that. Like, you could drop an album and niggas would be like, man, that album, man, I could have did better on that. It's like, dog, we battled already. We battled 7 years ago. Right. Why are you still taking shots? My album did show support and show love, but at the same time, it's always a checkmate for something. Cause like he'll tell you right now, you go on YouTube and you listen to all this shit, niggas is getting at each other that battled already and shit. I figure like, hey, a rematch must be happening or something. Right. Because y'all battled already. Like, what the fuck are we doing? But so
ain't that shit like boxing?
Battle rap?
Yeah.
More like wrestling.
Characters. The characters that's created.
Shit. I'm not, that's why I don't really.
What you love about battle rap?
Nothing.
Nothing? You love this shit?
Oh no, he the wrong person. Oh no, you the wrong person.
No. That was the actually I actually love battle rap because without battle rap, I wouldn't be goodz. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Damn, that was a great answer.
I wouldn't no, because this is real shit.
I was joking too much. That's my fault.
I wouldn't be able to do the things that I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? Right. From battle rap, I build like a support group of people that support everything I do. So I'm able to do different stuff like my own sneaker,
Facts.
cologne.
Facts.
Because of the fans and the core fan base I got from
people,
battle rap, from the people. So that's what I love about it. Everything else I hate. I don't fuck with.
Oh yeah, he don't.
I don't, because battle rap is. I didn't grow up on fake. So battle rap is so fake and iffy. You know what I'm saying? 1 minute they'll like this person 1 minute, and then the very next minute they hate him, and they like this person. They move on to the next new thing too quick. So
that's the entertainment field, though.
That would never be for me.
You're an entertainer, though.
Nah, I'm a businessman. I was. Wow, it's the truth. I'd rather be behind the scenes than in front of the camera. I use me being in front of the camera and being a familiar face to do other things I want to do in business.
Okay. Look.
Nigga,
That was good. That was good.
Like me. I'm intelligent. That's how I talk to her. You don't get the side of me.
I ain't gonna lie. I wanna get it. I'm
side of me.
This is my last question before we. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, you the only nigga that
because
get the fuck out of here.
No. Time out. You don't.
Because like I said,
I came in here to get niggas pound. The niggas trying to do a whole show.
It's a documentary.
No, that's a fact.
Documentary.
I ain't gonna lie. This one of my longest podcasts is pause. I ain't gonna lie. I usually cut this shit short.
Cut it short.
But no, I ain't getting to the women
for better footage.
No, I gotta ask y'all. This is the last.
Talking about men in battle rap.
Right.
Oh, let's dance.
Before we change it, we might change the battery. Pause. But we getting into the women. What's 3 things you love about women, Goodz?
This nigga's a freak.
Nah, no freaky.
That's a me left.
You be showing porn with this camera?
Nah. This is
put this in front of a porn.
Nah. What's 3 quality traits your woman possess?
Well, that she have to have?
That she have to have. 3 quality traits.
I thought you was gonna say a son that battle rap.
Nigga said a son that battle rap is crazy.
I swear I thought that's what you was about to say.
Who, me?
Because he asked you first and I was pissed off like, I'm dead. I thought you was about I'm like, I'm dead. He got me. He asked him first. Haz, you good?
Yeah.
Just like you pondering something.
Hold on. Come on, Goodz. Give me pause.
Nigga said
3 quality traits your woman have to have.
You gotta be from Harlem.
Oh, she gotta be from Harlem?
Gotta be light skinned.
Okay. Oh, Clips. Oh.
She gotta take it in that. Clip, that's your mother. I didn't even know that was your mother until I just said all 3 things. That's crazy how me and her connected. And she over here. So them 3 things.
nah.
I didn't mean to be your mother, but it was.
Yo, Clips, how about you, Clip? All right.
The most important thing for me is a woman that bring me peace. That's the most important
Good shit.
Okay.
Because
There's women in the building too. You talking to them?
Yeah.
I just want to say that.
They don't look like a lot of beautiful ladies.
They
don't look like none of them breathing.
Two of them like they got a gun on them.
You know how you know? Look,
Two look like they want to fight.
They married. He hugged her after that.
Yeah.
He said, "Baby, he talking to you."
Baby, you just snuffed me. Nah, but peace. It's hard to name three.
See, no peace.
Oh, that's all good. That's all good.
Evil is good, and when you get a piece of evil ass, woo, nah.
Oh, what happened? So you said peace?
Yeah, peace, because
So you said peace?
Using water in it.
Peace.
Yeah.
Shit going on behind the
hold
scenes.
on.
That's funny,
Yeah,
yo.
yeah,
My fault. It's funny going on.
We got bazooka in the background. Pause.
It's a poem, bro. This shit crazy.
Yeah, that sound crazy.
Bazooka is wow. Like a nigga named Bazooka. Crazy. I'm about to tell this nigga mother called me that.
Oh, why you keep the show almost over? If you
Nah. You.
I gotta look.
peace,
I gotta beat him to that, cause this nigga, man. Word.
Come on, hurry up. Let's get to me.
So you got two more things.
I like a woman that don't need a lot to be happy,
Okay.
because then that makes me want to do a lot and go overboard.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
So you got one more.
This the last episode.
I'm fucking with you. But, what would be the third? I don't like a lazy girl.
Okay.
She got to be like a. Even if she ain't, because don't get it twisted. I met, you know what I'm saying. I met women like that became my girl. That wasn't a go getter. She ain't know how to do that, but she learned. She's one to listen and learn how to do it, or learn from me and stuff like that. So I like that. She don't got to be a go getter, but somebody's willing to listen. You know what I'm saying? That's not lazy. They just don't want to do nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. So clips. Three
That's a
quality
hard
traits.
question.
You said that's
This nigga don't like women.
Oh shit. Pause. But to each his own.
Bazooka.
Hey yo. Hey, woman is gone.
All right, what's the question?
I'm gonna tell you where it's from right now. Osei.
Yes.
That's where it's from.
Okay.
Three quality traits you like.
You two special ed niggas finally realize how y'all
You
hooked
know
up.
what it was? You know what it was? Osei was the first job I ever had.
Yeah.
And that's what I know him for.
Yeah. We used to work here.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I thought you was 22.
Sheesh.
That nigga 52. That nigga was a supervisor or some shit. That was the first and last job I
Nigga
ever
gave
had.
you your first write up. Right.
That was the first and last shit I
All right, what's the question?
Three quality traits your woman gotta
Don't play.
possess.
See?
No. Seriously, your mother. No. There's some real. No.
He can't see this.
Before we end this
He
podcast.
cannot do it. Let's see if he can not do it. He can't.
No. Your mother have no quality. She just a trait. His mother just a trait. No quality. I just do what I do with her. We ain't even gonna mention her. I love her. She ain't got nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do with this.
So 3 what?
Quality traits your woman gotta possess.
All right, 3 quality traits. Not hit my phone more than like 7 times a day. Man.
She can't hit what she can't.
Nah.
Hit my phone.
No. The calls. When you see red and you finishing the interview like this, imagine you doing podcasts like this.
Oh, that's not a.
And you go to turn your shit got 96 missed calls, and you know you getting.
That's not a woman.
What's that? A demon?
A girl.
Oh, a woman. You said a woman? Oh, I'm sorry.
You dealing with. You said dealing with girls.
Yeah, that my shit there. 96 right there. All right.
Nah.
I need a woman.
So you
right?
want
What the traits? No. I need one that's all right. Honest. Okay. And here's what I mean by that. Just keep it 100 with me, yo. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
My man,
just keep it 100 with me. Keep it 100 with me, baby.
If you fuck mad niggas,
because I'm gonna tell you why.
Just tell me.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. Don't ever make your man look stupid to other niggas, yo.
Right.
Don't ever do that. It's the worst thing you can do. And it's not even about cheating. Women, I'm talking to y'all. Women have this thing where they're dingy for a hot second, or they have lack of knowledge. And y'all will go ahead and hug a nigga. Oh my God, my high school friend. And then, bitch. If you don't dap that nigga, if you don't power to the people, that nigga. No, but a hug wouldn't bother me. But pay attention, cause I respect niggas. Like, if nigga kick game, I don't, like, if your shorty, you know what I mean? That's on her. Like, I don't do, like, the nigga ain't got, I don't got no problem with the nigga doing what he do. Mm-hmm. But some, like, and this is real shit. I've seen women who I'm not with, but they try to tell me, like, nah, he don't like me. Bitch, are you?
Yeah, like you been.
This nigga just text you what you wearing. He just really want to know what I got on.
We went through some shit.
So honesty, no, I ain't never.
I got something to tell you though.
No, cause your mother,
your son,
she wrote this nigga one time. Is yours?
I think. Little nigga,
he do the hairline. I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta look like it.
But huh?
Nah, we good. We Gucci.
Yo, you keep misinterpreting the time. Either you gonna be right once, or don't get your ass up.
Bazooka. Hey, yo, that bazooka is crazy.
Wow. How you go from clips to bazooka? That's a whole different.
You know you my dog. Can you just walk on camera one time so they can understand?
Yo, Clips, give me 2 more before we wrap this up, Playboy.
Jokes on me.
You want a serious shit? All right. Enough joking. All right, hold on. Enough joking. Nah. I'm gonna do all 3. Enough joking. All right. Damn, you know how this shit don't.
Yeah.
All right, he know me. I'm bugged out. I don't give a fuck about what no chick think. I don't care. Live life, enjoy your shit. That's how I roll. So for me, honesty, and I was joking about earlier, but just real shit. Honesty. However you feel, you going through, you doing it. I don't care. Be honest. I like a chick that understands the situational things. You know when you gotta lift your leg on that sink and wipe your twat and let's get ready to go so I can bang that thing. I ain't got time, like you in the shower. I understand you wanna, like, just come on, bring it. Come on, bring it. Lift that little leg on top of that sink and get in there.
That nigga want the slight smell. He want
the
that.
twang. I looked at the twangy twang. You know what I'm saying? So I can know it's real. The best smell of a punani is the one that went to the store 2 times and then come and say, let's get it.
Piece of a scent. He wants something.
Because I need to know it's a real, because it's fake coochies, it's fake ass.
Fake coochies, fake
I need to know the smell is starting to tell you what's real out here.
The smell's gonna
Women got fake ass, butthole don't smell like nothing. There's a fake butthole, there's a fake ass. You understand what I'm saying? Mandalay podcast, shit is fake out here. The bakery, you understand what I'm saying? Nah, I'm joking because he's mad. Look, he I can't add none of this.
No, everything air report. This raw. This coming out.
Hey yo! Now I know why you want to know what we like. But
This shit is what I walked into, bro.
Yeah. Nah, real talk though, all joking aside, honesty, trust, and just be cool, yo. I know be honesty, trust, and be cool may sound like some little shit, but be cool. You never know what a nigga really going through, yo.
He really going through.
He really going through. You know your brother, right? You know your twin.
You don't even know.
Be cool. No, but real shit. Ladies, if you can hear me, one of the best traits you could ever have is just being fucking cool, yo.
That's a fact.
You never know what your nigga went through for the day. When he come home, if you miss him, just say I miss you. God damn. You was out all night, had me waiting, bitch, you missed me. Daddy's home. And that reminded me.
Yo, shout out to Clips and Goods. Oh, look, he got on the phone, call his baby.
Miss Robinson. I'm lobbing there. For my job again.
You bringing
Yo, shout out to Goods and shout out to Clips pulling up.
Mandalay, you
Yeah,
already
hope
know,
y'all had
man.
a good time on the podcast. Anything I didn't ask that y'all want to plug?
Now, we'll do a part 2 later on, 2 years from now. Niggas got gray hair, niggas.
I gotta go get some rest from this.
Yo, shout out to Chio letting us hold a bakery down. Shout out to everybody in the building. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to the people.
I'm gonna keep it 100. He using us. Let's go to the restaurant. Nah, he in here?
Chio, you opening the restaurant again? I need some oxtails, roster pasta.
No. See what I'm saying?
No.
We did this shit for what?
Yo,
I was supposed to get paid in oxtail. Niggas ain't got my money. I was getting paid in oxtail.
we ain't got 30,
Niggas ain't got my
40K.
money.
This ain't no 30, 40K.
All right, man. You already know.
That.
Most hated, man. You know what I mean? It's been a
That's
long
what's up.
time since I linked up with my bro, man. It's an honor and a pleasure. But much fun. You already know me and your mother. It's more so than anything. We appreciate y'all. 'Cause I know you got something to say.
I don't have.
You good?
Huh?
All right, so we out of here.
Good.
You know what I mean? Where you going after this?
I'm gonna just take out everything that your mother. I don't have nothing to say.
You already know what it is, man. Most hated Mandalay Bakery.
Shout out
Good,
to
Charlie
y'all.
Clips.
Yo,
Much
like,
love.
comment,
Yo.
subscribe, vibe.
They ain't have my oxtails, so you know what we gotta do. It's okay. It's all okay.